Hey guys, be sure to follow my new Instagram, Marspeed_official. It's a good place to send me questions, and it's easy to answer them all in one place. While I work on some other videos, I've decided to make one today on 6 sports and luxury cars that will stop production in either 2016 or 2017, and look to what comes next for these cars. Hope you enjoy the video. Aston Martin DB9, 2003 to 2016. The Aston Martin DB9 is a timeless British car that still looks amazing 13 years after it was released. The car was first unveiled in 2003, and with its naturally aspirated V12 and immortal styling, this car will become a collectible. The last of this car, the 2016 DB9 GT, had a 5.9-liter V12 that made 540 horsepower and 457 foot-pound of torque, all for a base price of around $203,000. It went 0 to 60 in about 4.4 seconds and sold 8,960 times over the course of its life in Europe, on average 690 cars per year. The DB9 was popular enough, and now we will be seeing the DB11 as the successor to the DB9 on the road starting in 2017. BMW Z4, 2002 to 2016. The BMW Z4 replaced the Z3 in 2002 and was in production until 2016. This is a sport-looking rear-wheel drive coupe that came with a choice of 3 engines. This was also the first BMW to be designed by 2 females. The top model, the S-Drive 35IS, started at a price of around $62,000. This came with a boosted inline-6 engine that made 335 horsepower and 369 foot-pound of torque, all from a 7-speed dual-clutch automated manual. The Z4 could go 0 to 60 in just 4.4 seconds, and it has been fairly popular over its time, selling around 154,000 times in Europe and almost 100,000 in the US over its 14-year life. The Z4 has seen its sales go down recently in the roadster market, and there is speculation about a joint Toyota-BMW project for a new Z5, which could be a possible replacement for a Toyota Supra-type car. Cadillac ELR, 2013 to 2016. The Cadillac ELR was Cadillac's first ever plug-in hybrid. Overall, between the gas and electric motors, the ELR made just 217 horsepower and 295 foot-pound of torque, going 0 to 60 in 8.1 seconds on the gas motor, and even slower on the electric motor. This fantastic-looking car was built on a similar platform to the Chevy Volt, but had less range than the Volt and was double its price, starting at a very expensive $76,000. This was known to be a great car at a terrible price. And there's not much else to say about the ELR, and in its short 3-year lifespan from 2013 to 2016, the ELR sold just 2,874 times in the US before Cadillac ended production of it completely. Cadillac launched a hybrid plug-in version of their CT6 sedan in 2016, and the ELR will probably never be seen again. Dodge Viper, 1992 to 2017. The Dodge Viper has been around for 25 years, and it's finally time to say goodbye. Nothing else looks quite like this American track beast. There are more than 50 million ways to customize your Viper with stripes, wheels, brakes, and suspension, and the most recent Viper ACR had an 8.4-liter V10 that made 645 horsepower and 600 foot-pound of torque, and could hit 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. The Dodge Viper ACR holds more track records than any production car in the world, with a total of 13 road course lap records, as certified by the Sports Car Club of America. There are also 6 special editions in 2017, and then the Viper will be gone for good. While the Viper is an amazing track car, it's not exactly great for public roads, and at a base price of $88,000, the Dodge Charger and Challenger can go faster for cheaper, and sales have never been very high. The Viper has sold 19,275 cars up until 2016. Dodge will be focusing on building speed and power through the Hellcat and Demon, and the Viper will forever live on as a legendary track car. Hyundai Genesis Coupe, 2008 to 2016. Hyundai is launching a standalone brand called Genesis Motors and ditching the current Genesis Coupe, which was first brought around in 2008. The Coupe was in production for 8 years, and the most recent model in 2016 had a 3.8-liter V6 with an available manual transmission making a solid 348 horsepower and 295 foot-pound of torque, able to hit 0 to 60 in 5.2 seconds, with a base price of around $27,000. The Genesis Coupe was a rear-wheel drive manual car in a time where they were hard to find, but the car always aspired to be a drift king and muscle car at the same time, and never really found its mark in either class. The Genesis Coupe sold 81,016 cars in its 8 years of life. As previously mentioned, Hyundai is releasing a new luxury brand, Genesis Motors, renaming the upcoming Genesis and Equus sedans. They may be bringing a coupe to that brand as well, but that is unknown so far. Rolls-Royce Phantom, 2003 to 2016. The Rolls-Royce Phantom was released in 2003 as the first Rolls-Royce developed under BMW ownership. It won the Top Gear Award for Car of the Year that same year. There have been 3 versions, the sedan, convertible, and coupe, all with many special additions. The Phantom has sold 1,989 cars in Europe over its 13-year lifespan. The most recent edition started at $550,000, with a 6.75-liter V12 pushing out 453 horsepower and 531 foot-pound of torque. The Phantom can also hit 0 to 60 in 5.5 seconds, but speed is not why people buy a Rolls-Royce, of course. They buy it as a signal of their wealth or to be driven around in one. And with options such as the Starlight headlining interior for $11,000, it's no wonder why. Rolls-Royce is making a replacement for the 4-door Phantom, but the coupe and convertible have no substitutes in the making. Of course, there are many other cars not coming back after 2017, and I'll put some of them on the screen, but they just aren't as exciting as the 6 cars already talked about. And that's it. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next video.